One of the hardest truths to come to terms with inside of your own custom furniture business is the fact that nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about what you do, what you sell, why it matters. They don't care about your story. What they care about is them. And so in today's video, I want to walk you through this concept of why you should stop selling furniture and instead you should start selling outcomes. Let's dive in. All right, well, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the podcast. As always, I'm your host, Zach Vaught. So excited to be spending time with you today, connecting and hopefully helping you build the business and the life that you love. The whole reason that we do all this is not just to make a whole bunch of money. Obviously, that's great. But my heart for you is that you build a life you love. You build a life around things and people that you want to be around, that you want to do. You're not a slave to a job. You're not a slave to a business, but you build the business in a way that it empowers you to live the life that you know that you're called to live, okay? And so in today's video, I want to walk you through this concept of, do I sell furniture or do I sell outcomes? There's a stark difference between the two, but here's something that you need to remember as we get started in today's video, and that is this. Nobody wakes up just wanting to buy a table. Nobody wakes up wanting to buy furniture. They are instead trying to solve a problem. Okay, I want you to think about this for a second, okay? Imagine that you have a fully furnished home. You don't just wake up and say, you know what, I just think we just need to get a different table. Generally, they're buying it because they're solving a specific problem. They're moving into a new home, they're remodeling, upsizing, or they're downsizing. They're usually trying to solve a specific problem. And so as we talk through this video today, I want to really hammer on this selling outcomes idea. And so here are some of the things that people buy. They don't just wake up and think, I want to buy a table. They wake up and they think this: I want a better looking home. I want a place where family gathers. I want to have a sense of pride when my friends come over and see my house and the furniture inside of it. I want furniture that's built exactly for my unique space. I want something that is going to be made so well that I can hand this down to my kids in the future. And I don't want to just, buy something off of Wayfair or something cheap that I know in 2 or 3 years is going to be broken or screwed up or messed up. I want something high quality. So here's what you're actually selling. If you're trying to meet these needs, you're selling identity, you're selling status, you're selling convenience, you're selling quality, craftsmanship, and lastly, is you're selling emotion. So knowing that, here's what most of us spend most of our time talking about. What species of wood we're using, the joinery techniques that we use, the finish that we use, the thickness of the wood that we use, the CNC machine that is of 74 axis XYZ, we're spending time talking about jargon. This causes a discrepancy. We're marketing things that nobody woke up and said that they cared about. We're marketing things that we care about. We care about the species, the joinery, the finish, the thickness, the CNC. They care about how that matters to them. Why does that matter to them, right? So a lot of times we will focus on features instead of benefits in our marketing messaging. We need to focus on the benefits to the customers and why it matters, okay? Customers care far more about how they'll feel, how their home changes with your product in it, and what problem gets solved. So a luxury buyer, somebody that's going to spend good money, let's say, $3,000 to $7,000 on a dining table or dining table set, they're more concerned about buying confidence than just buying wood. They want to know that you're going to stand behind your work. It's going to be high quality. It's going to be exact specs to what they ordered. That's what they're interested in. And so as we start marketing and selling, how do we tap more into selling outcomes than just selling furniture? Well, I want to give you some examples. Instead of just selling a white oak dining table or a maple dining table or a walnut dining table, what we should sell is the table that your family is going to gather around for the next 30 years. The table that your grandchildren you haven't even met yet will sit at one day. Think about this marketing message in the lives and hearts of women, okay? Moms that have husbands and kids, what do they care about? They care about having a pretty home, and they care about those kids. They care about their family. They care about spending quality time together. They care about, let's put our devices away and let's have a meaningful conversation. And so the more that you can market to the emotional desires of this woman, the more that you're going to crush your competition, because your competition is just selling the cheapest price, the type of wood that they're using, or we use traditional joinery. Nobody cares about that stuff, man. Nobody cares. You've got to market, and the language around your marketing needs to tie into the things that matter to the customers, okay? Here's another good one. If you're selling like cabinetry or custom built-ins, instead of just selling custom built-ins, sell a home that finally feels finished. Because there's so often we'll move into a house or we'll get a new space and we look at something that we've wanted to do for the last 5 years and we've just never done. And because we either just haven't wanted to spend the money on it or we've gotten busy with life and other things. So scratching this itch that they've been emotionally feeling with your marketing message is going to resonate so much better than just, here's the product, right? We focus so much on the product, we need to focus on the emotions that the product solves in our marketing message, okay? Instead of just a walnut desk, we sell a workspace that you actually enjoy sitting down to every single morning. That's what we want to sell. And so, as we wrap up this video today, I want to help you pivot from selling products to selling outcomes. That is one of the most important pivots that we can make with our branding, with our marketing, with how we communicate with our clients or our potential clients. It's also just more attractive marketing. If it's always just like, hey, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, because I have the best stuff, I'm the best woodworker in this whole region, I got the best joinery, I got the best tools, nobody likes that. But if you can instead sell, hey, I know how you feel, I know where you're at, we can help solve that. You see how that language is just totally different? It's instead of it's me-centric, it's them-centric. One of the things that is revolutionary is this book called The Story Brand by Donald Miller. And it basically paints this picture of how instead of inviting the customer to come in on the story where I'm the hero of the story, we position ourselves as the guide. They are the hero of the story, right? So we're there to complement and help whatever they're trying to do. And so the more that we can do that with our marketing material, the more that we can say, hey, this is the mission that you're on. As a mom, you're on the mission of getting kids together around the dining table and spending quality time together. That is your mission. We are coming alongside you to help you accomplish your mission. As a wife, as a homemaker, you're trying to build a beautiful home that every room is attractive and comfortable and warm and inviting. We're here to help accomplish that mission alongside you. We're the Yoda in the story. We're not Luke Skywalker. They're Luke Skywalker. We're Yoda. As we think through this concept, it's super, super important, again, that we pivot away from selling products to selling outcomes. So if this video is helpful for you, I would love and appreciate it so much if you would leave me a like, leave me a comment, let me know how this has shifted your mindset. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you're trying to grow a custom furniture company, I might be a little bit biased, but I do think that this is one of the best channels that you're going to find here on YouTube to give you business principles that's going to help transform your hobbyist mentality and your hobbyist revenues into full-fledged business mindsets and revenues and transform your life. And so that's really our heart and our goal of why we produce this content. And so I got some resources for you that I want to just run by you real quick. Number one, my completely free book. I wrote about a 100-page ebook that outlines my journey of starting and scaling and selling my own custom furniture company and the business principles that allowed me to do that. And so I would love it if you would go check that out. It's the first link in the description below. You can just enter your name, your email, and we're going to fire that over to you and get you set up. Number two is the Custom Furniture Launch Program. If you are ready to take the skills that you have and turn it into legitimate income, legitimate revenue on a consistent basis, I would love to invite you to come check out the Custom Furniture Launch Program. And just a quick synopsis here, we're going to help you with 5 things. Your product catalog, so that immediately when people see your images, they're like, holy smokes, that is a beautiful product. I'm interested. That's number one. That's the cornerstone. Number two is helping you build a strong brand. If you can build a strong brand, you're going to help these customers overcome this know, like, and trust barrier that stands between them where they are and them handing you a deposit. Okay, that's number two. Number three is helping you build a holistic marketing approach so that you capture more leads and you never wonder where your next sale is going to come from ever again. Number four is we're going to help you actually sell. We have a proven sales process that converts leads into customers consistently, month over month. We're going to teach you that process. We're also going to install a software into your business that handles the more laborious parts of sales. That's included as well. And then lastly is we're going to coach you every step of the way. I think about farmers insurance. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. We don't claim to have all the answers, but I ran my own custom furniture company for 7 years. We've been coaching custom furniture makers now for the last 4. We've worked with over 250 custom furniture makers. The truth is that we've seen a lot. We understand intimately all of the problems that you're going to face as you start to scale your custom furniture company, and we're here to help you get where you're trying to go with more profit and less mistakes and less headaches. So if that is you, I would love to invite you to check out Custom Furniture Launch. It's in the description below. Lastly, is if you're watching this and you are more seasoned, you are consistently doing $5,000 to $10,000 a month, or maybe even more, and you're ready to start making some major moves inside of your business, moving into commercial spaces, hiring employees, investing in a showroom, and really starting to scale to 30,000 or beyond, we want to invite you to check out the Woodworking Accelerator program as well. And so with that, as always, we love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of this community, and let's keep the woodworking dream alive. Let's go. And so with that, love you guys, and I will see you all in the next video.